Hey guys, welcome to Techies and my name is Arvind. So if you are watching my videos in my channel for the first time, please subscribe and support me. Today we will learn about CSS paddings. So generally, what do you mean by padding? So padding is something like creating some spaces for the HTML elements. So it might be top, right, left or bottom. How you are going to create, we'll see the syntax and you will come to know what exactly it works. So to save time, I have already took the syntax. For example, like this, I'll give a clear explanation about this. So this is how it's going to declare. So if you want the padding top for 20px, so you take the padding top, and for padding right, padding bottom, padding left. So how it's going to work is it's a clockwise direction. In the clockwise direction it's going to work, top and then right and then bottom and then left. So you can declare these values in pixels or in a percentage px, or you can declare into the percentage values. Okay, anything is fine. So if you want to declare all four paddings, then you can use a shortcut here. Directly padding is a syntax, and this is 20, 30, 40, 50 like this. This is the top padding, this is right, this is bottom, and this is left padding is going to work. If you are going to declare only three values, then how it's going to work? So 20px is top and 50px is bottom. This 40px works for left and right paddings. Okay, and if you are going to declare only two values, then 50px is considered for top and bottom, and 100px is considered for left and right. So if you are going to declare only one value, then all the four sides, all the four paddings, it's going to work. So this is how it's going to work. So let's take an example to understand much more better. So padding.html. So let's take a basic HTML format. So I will define one h1 tag in a div. Let's take an welcome to AR Techies, and we will learn about CSS paddings. Now I am going to declare here. So this is internal CSS. In the previous video I have clearly explained how CSS, internal CSS and external CSS is going to work. For a better understanding, I am going to declare in the internal CSS itself. Okay, now h1 is the selector, and you need to declare what are the properties, CSS values and properties you have to declare here. So background color, I want something like light gray. Light gray is my background color. And what about padding? Let me take padding top first. So padding top should be 40px. You can understand better. So padding.html is my file. Now you can see, right? So welcome to AR Techies, and this is h1 tag, and the gap is more here. So this is 40 pixel up to here. This is 40 pixel padding top. Now if you remove this top, let's refresh. So every side it's going to have some 40 pixel of length. Okay, so this is how. If you want only particular thing, that is bottom, you can just refresh. The text will go up, and the spacing you have, right? So the bottom, it has much spacing. So if you are going to declare only padding, then all four sides it's going to consider. So this is how you are going to declare paddings. Let's take one more example. Well, let's declare h3 h3. This is simple h3 tag without padding. So that this is simple h3 tag without padding. So it's all left, and you don't know how the padding is. Let's declare some padding here. So let's see, now padding will create 100px. Just refresh. So, and if you want to know the padding, how use the background color. use background color something like yellow. So padding, this is space between all four sides is 100. If you want the text should be in the center, then text align is a property and declare as center. This is how the padding is going to work. So the spaces, the above h3 it's 100 px, this is 100 px, this is 100 px, and this is 100 px. It's going to work like this. So this is how the basic padding you are going to declare in the future. And if you want something like the space here for h1 and h3, there is only some space here, right? So if you want some padding, so generally space is nothing but padding. So declare one class name here for a div, or you can space write s1 and declare, and this is class, so s1 you can declare. Now let me take just simply now padding at bottom is something around 50 pxlt. Now tell me, will it work or not? It's not going to work. Why? Because the s1 is in div, so I need to declare that it will not it's going to search outside of this, so s1 is not finding. So I am telling that s1 is present in a tag called div, so that it can search easily. So it is present in div, in the div you can search for s1 like this. So padding is, so if you want this space really it's going to work, just give the background color something green, you can find the space easily. So for every class name that is associated with a div, that is s1, the background color. Now if you take the same here, it's going to work for all this. This is how it's going to look. Now in the next now let's move on another. Now we'll learn about navigation bars. Generally, what do you mean by navigation bars? So navigations bars are very important, and these are used in several websites, which is very important to learn navigation bars, because this can simplify the links into a list. So if you find navigation bars, like you can see Facebook is the best example, Facebook, and LinkedIn. These contains the navigation bars. Bar are nothing but when you open Facebook, there is a search button, and beside that for every web page that will be there. So like the profile name or find friends notifications, those are the space that is occupied by them is navigation bar. Now we'll develop a navigation bar, and let me show you how it's going to work. So before that, these are two types of navigation bars. Two types are there. So one is horizontal and vertical navigation bars are there. So we'll learn from the basics. So vertically we're going to learn first, and the next video I'll explain you about horizontal. So what do you mean by vertically? So it means a line by line. So if you know Twitter, so if you find some home and something like notifications and profile, so this will be in line by line. If you consider Facebook, home, find friends, notifications in Facebook, you will have like this. So these are some 3 buttons, and in Twitter you will this is called vertically navigation bars. Now we'll learn about vertical navigation bars. So these are very important. Just make sure to learn each and every concept. Okay. Now so most of the websites use only horizontal, but just learn some quick overview of vertical. So let me directly go with an example. So vertical dot html, so basic HTML format. Now, so declare something. So if you have some HTML knowledge, so you can new, right? So there are some unordered list and all we have. So let me take let me take one h1 tag. We are going to develop vertical navigation bars here. Okay, so unordered list. In the unordered list we have some li tags. In the li tags we are going to declare a tags. Let's take a quicker example. Twitter, so home, find friends, and some notifications like that, and one more is alert. Let me take alert, so whatever it might be. Okay, so this is a normal HTML format. Now we'll declare some CSS here, so with padding, and how you can declare vertically using navigation bars. Okay, now let me take this, let me open this one. So vertical.html. now, so we are going to develop vertical navigation bars here. So home, find friends, notification. So I don't want these bullets to here, and I don't want underline. Now I'll declare here in the style for every UL. So remove those bullets. There is one property, list style type as a property, then none. Just refresh. So bullets are gone. Now I don't want underline as well. So in the list we'll declare that one. Now if you see, those are in the middle. There are some padding here is available. Okay, now so I want to remove this one also. So let me take text decoration also none, text decoration also none, not text. Okay, in the li list, you in the li text decoration, in the li there is a, so text decoration is none. This is because home in the li there is one more thing, that is a, so in that you are going to declare this one. Okay, now we'll make it some more beautiful, so we can give some paddings here. With the padding you can definitely have some good spacing in between them. Now let take me 4 sides padding, which is something top and bottom should be less, so 8px, and if you want left and right will be 16. Just refresh it. Here it's going to come like this, but you need to declare one more element. So how you are going to display it should be block element. So this the spacing, so it going to consider how the block is. So using the display property or with block value, you can give a spacing, so then only it's going to consider. If you want if you remove padding, let me check once. This is how it's going to work. So display is the property you have to use with the block. So everything is going to consider as a block here. Now as this is a anchor tag, we can declare a target page here. We'll discuss later. Now in the list, so if you want to declare the background color, you can declare. So let me declare in the unordered list, so because it's totally in, so for this background I want, right? So background color something light gray. I'm going to take this, refresh. Now I don't want total page to be highlighted for the background, so take the width something around 200 px, so that only it covers like this. And and margin and padding, let me take 0 because margin, let's take 0, and for this another list take padding also 0. Like this it will. If you don't want this, you can move on, but most of the times you need to use the properties margin and padding. Now in the next stage, we will next what we are going to do is we'll declare some new tags, like if you are hovering like me, if you are hovering, just it should be highlighted with some background color. Okay, now let's take L1 li. So in the li there is hover, right? So hover is the tag name, and in the hover, so when you hover it, the background color should be changed. So what is the background color you need to change is something like black. Black is 555, it's an RGB, and the text color should be something around green. I will take, so text color is green. Now I'll show you. Refresh. So when I am hovering on a particular element and a particular HTML tags, so this is how it's going to work. This is generally a vertical navigation bars. Now if you want, when you open a page, a particular element should be always active, then you have to declare a class called active for this. So li, sorry, not li, here in the class active you need to declare. Now in the li a, in the li a I want something background as red, and color should be white, so it will be default when you open the page. But will it come? No, you have to declare the class name here. A dot active is my class name. Active is my class name. Just refresh here. So this is when you open the page, by default it will be active here. Okay, now if one is active and another one are not active, so if they are not active, I want something new, like take that li, when you hover on it, so which are not active, just not, take the not and declare the class here. So when they are not active, so the background color should be green. The background color should be green, and something like text color would be white. The text color I'll take it as white, right? So this you are gonna declare, and this looks much better than before. Okay, so this is how vertically you can define this navigation bars. So if you want to declare some target pages here, so let me take some home.html and defining some target here. Target is equals to underscore blank. Blank is nothing but which will open the page in the new tab. Let me take home.html file. Okay, in the h1, welcome to home page. So welcome to home page is my tag, and so declare some style here, style attribute. So color, so color is red, like this I'm going to declare. Now refresh it. If I click home button, it should navigate to home page in the new tab. Click, so welcome to home page in the text. So in general, if you take Facebook or Twitter or something, if you click the home page will be appeared. If you once, please open the Twitter and see how the vertical navigation box works here. So in alert notifications, this is how you can define the target page here. So thank you. In the next tutorial we'll learn about horizontal navigation bars. If you like my video, please like and share. Thank you.